What is going on? Welcome back. Dynasty stock market. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking with the Dynasty podcast, like, oh, episode whatever. But I'm like, wait a minute. Don't have those for this for whatever reason. We're missing Scrappy Loon, unfortunately. Arguably the GOAT, but
he's creeping up on your crown, Frank. He's creeping up.
Yeah, JT, we were talking about that, me and JT, right before you came on the call. But knowing Lunas, you know he's gonna fuck it up one week completely.
Well, just buy all the Eagles, and then
he's gonna buy Jalen Hurts before the season, and Jalen Hurts is gonna tank.
What jersey is that, Frank?
This is a Lewandowski Poland.
Oh,
yeah, you like that? A little cheap.
Cross-pollinating into the soccer, football. Double football. All right, I mean, I'll just take over because I'm the clear winner. 9 points ahead of Lunas this week.
Yeah, you went crazy this week, dude. You and Lunas.
Yeah, well, I told you guys, it's the season of bait. So you just pick up the bait guys. Khalil Shakir, Tyquan Thornton, James Prochet, Isaiah McKenzie. Just bait. Like, these guys are... Tyquan Thornton, like, he's all right. Like, he's going to be fine, I guess, on the Patriots. But at the end of the day, he's not going to be anything important. They're all bait. But
so you want to know what's something that I found really interesting is that a lot of the beat reporters, and I actually really like this, they've been keeping track of a lot more stats from the training camp practices than ever before, right? So I've been seeing a lot of tweets with the amount of targets that every receiver is getting across all the camps. Tyquan Thornton, or all the receptions. I think Tyquan Thornton, at least for one of the periods, like the team drill period, has 6 catches, which is like
not
11th on the Patriots compared to all the other guys. It was like, so he was way down the list. I was like, wait, what? This guy, he's getting hyped up as if he's freaking prime Randy Moss getting 2,000 yards every catch, and he's like 10th on the list. What the hell? It's the same thing with that Pacheco guy that we were talking about yesterday. It's like, if you look at the clips of his like pass pro reps compared to all the other Chiefs running backs who are getting essentially the equal amount of praise from any of the coaches or whatever, they have 10x the amount of views. In Ronald Jones's case, it's literally like 25x.
Yeah, Ronald Jones looks like he's a good cut candidate, though. I'm surprised.
The running backs coach yesterday, I think, was praising him a little bit.
We're not looking to trade this guy. Trades him next week. You know how it is with coaches.
But that's how you know, dude. We are in prime bait season, and it's hard to... I think one of the things that's hard to navigate is that as a beat reporter, part of your job is to get clicks, right? That's the market. You're supposed to post things, videos, articles that people view and get more retweets and whatever. And the way to do that is to hype up these unproven players and rookie players. So more than ever before, every single year, it's like, how much can we actually put into this stuff? And that really got me thinking with the Pacheco stuff. There's a clear reason why you would want to push that narrative and get everyone's panties in a bunch, which then all of a sudden will raise his price a ton in Dynasty. We're literally talking about a guy going for a second-round pick that wasn't even getting drafted.
At the beginning of ago. At the beginning of rookie draft season, he wasn't even really being picked.
And if he was, like, okay, what, a 5th-round pick? You know, it wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah, basically. I think I've seen him at the end of 4th sometimes, but yeah, same difference.
So, all right, yeah. All in all, JT, you and Lunas were the big stonkers this week. Me and Jake, and that's what's funny too about this part of the season is that going up 1,000 points is like, oh, yeah, that's a bad week compared to you guys.
I know. It took forever for us to even start, going up a couple hundred points here or there. But now clearly this is when the market's big time movements.
So yeah, all right, I was short for rows, and I have to unhide. How do I even do this? Is it hidden forever?
It shouldn't be. I can unhide it. Give me a second.
Oh, there we go. Brevin Jordan has appeared into the mist. A wild Brevin Jordan has appeared. Let's actually go into the biggest risers and fallers. I don't think this week was terribly crazy, but there was a couple interesting things that I saw. Where's the good view? Boom. Get the ID out of here. Hide that. And Lunas's face is in the way. All right, Lunas, you're gonna have to go off to the side real quick. Boom. All right, biggest riser or biggest fallers, excuse me. We timed Desean Watson well. We all got in, made our 500-600 points, and he went down 608 off the most recent suspension news.
I got out of him a week too late or too early because I missed that extra boost from last week. But otherwise, yeah, very good timing of Desean.
Is it time to buy him now? Buy the dip.
I'm actually curious to see what could potentially happen because you just got the report on Sleeper, right? That he's going to be starting the first preseason game. I actually think for the Browns, and if you're a Desean Watson roster, that's a move that you would like, just because it's like it's when you're going into a cold pool, you don't want to like dip it in a little bit here. You just want to rip the Band-Aid off, right? You just want to jump in, right? Week 1. First week of preseason, just jump in, have them play, get a lot of the booze and this and that out early. Yes, there'll still be booze come the season and still be a lot of jeering and whatever and jawing at him, but just get it done now. Don't pull one of those moves where it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna wait until week 1 or later in the preseason for action.
I agree. It's just. I think he's going to get booed. Like it's just going to be an issue regardless. I don't even know if he plays this year. Yeah, I don't even know if he's going to play this year in that like an NFL regular season game. Based on, what Roger Goodell said, it wasn't like he wasn't really mixing words. He was just like, yeah, it's really messed up what he did.
So I was reading up a little bit on the situation. Apparently, because a lot of people are actually projecting this to go to like higher up in the courts, right? Potentially even the Supreme Court could get involved.
That'd be wild.
And stuff like that, right? And what they're doing is, and apparently they didn't, now that it's going to be appealed from essentially both sides, there was a way where he didn't even have to do that first 6 games. But I think what they're going to do is they're going to stick to that 6 games and be like, yeah, that's a fair punishment. He already served it. And then all these appeals are going to go back and forth and back and forth. Honestly, I think that Goodell and them might just be doing this for optics. I think they might just be like, oh, yeah, we got him for 6 games, but we're going to make it look like we're going to cause a big old fuss and all these lawsuits and stuff. But in reality, they don't care. They're just like, do the 6 games. We're going to make this a whole PR storm some more. But you can go ahead and nothing's going to happen in the end. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a backdoor conversation.
That's definitely possible. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I think the NFL had to appeal it. If they didn't, they would just look bad.
I think it's a smart move though from them. Like if this was their plan all along, this has gone beautifully because now all of it's back on. Oh, Desean Watson is an asshole instead of the NFL are assholes.
Yeah, I mean, the arbitrator took all of the pressure off of the NFL, who classically makes horrible decisions when it comes to how long of a suspension somebody gets. So I think that's exactly what they wanted, and now they just have to appeal it for looks, like you're saying.
Yeah, they're looking like the good guys. So, I mean, going back into the stock market, this could be an interesting time to buy Desean Watson now that he's gone down 600 points. I mean, he is well below all of the top quarterbacks. I mean, this is significantly below a guy like Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
What's Jalen Hurts at?
5,500, somewhere around there.
What?
I was going to put out a tweet today. I think I'm going to save it for tomorrow about how Jalen Hurts is wildly overpriced.
He's very expensive at this point.
I guess other big fallers, Kyler Murray, Ronald Jones, David Montgomery, Russell Gage got hurt, so there's no surprise. I guess with the continuous rise of Dobbs, Christian Watson is still falling. A lot of quarterbacks on here for whatever reason.
I think that's just random movement of quarterbacks here. I don't know why Joe Burrow's going down 170.
I think he's got a little minor injury and hasn't been full practicing.
Maybe.
I found the tweet that you're referencing, Frank. Mark Daniels tweeted, "Here are the Patriots reception leaders with Mac Jones through 11 days of training camp." And you had Jacoby Myers leading at 28. And you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You had 9 players ahead of Tyquan Thornton, who had 6. Ramondre Stevenson had more. Ty Montgomery had more.
It made it seem like him and Devontae Parker were 1 and 2. That would be what I thought, at least. I mean, speaking of things like, and we can transition into the biggest risers. As maybe I should just say this: is what's his name? Is Jacoby Myers a good buy low candidate right now?
As a Patriots fan, I think he's the leading receiver on the team.
Sure, but I think he does exactly what we saw him do last year, which was a good season. You know, if he's your wide receiver 3 or flex, you're not killing yourself, but like it's not what you love.
But I feel like he's at a now. You probably still have to pay a second for him, though. At the end of the day, even though his price is on Keep Trade Cut, maybe dipped into that kind of a second, but kind of a third territory. I think no matter what, it's the same situation he was at 2 years ago. We were talking about, like, to get the owner to move him, you got to pay the second.
Yeah,
which I'm not sure that's worth.
At this point, if it's a late second, I would.
I mean, even you can shove that second out a couple years, it might be worth it. All right, biggest risers: Romeo Doubs, Brandon Ayuk, Isaiah Pacheco, KJ Hamler, the 4th biggest riser this week. A good buy from you, Jake, last week. Michael Thomas, Dameon Pierce, Ramondre Stevenson, Jordan Love.
What? Why did Jordan Love go up? Why?
No idea. Kyle Pitts, Jalen Tolbert, Zach Moss, Isaiah McKenzie, Equinemius St. Brown, one of the hotter waiver pickups this week. Donald Parham is on there. Zamir White, I'm actually surprised he didn't go up a little bit more.
Yeah, me too. After his performance in the Hall of Fame game, I thought he'd go up a little more than 170. But, you know, you take what you can get.
Then again, his price is climbing relatively. He's climbing up towards a mid-second now valuation. So that's pretty high for Zamir White.
I think his price is going to continually rise in the preseason as long as we see exactly what we saw this week, which was Josh Jacobs being used in weird times and him actually performing pretty well.
But any takes on the biggest risers?
Well, when does it stop for Dobbs? When does Dobbs stop skyrocketing?
Has to be soon. I mean, I assume once he gets up towards the price of, you know, Zamir White's at 2,500. How much higher can he go than that? Like,
I think his ceiling would be where Lazard was at in the beginning of the offseason, around 2,600, maybe a little bit higher than that. What is going to be interesting, though, is when Watson comes back.
I think what's going to be even more interesting is when they play a preseason game, how many targets does he get? If he gets 1 target, are people going to just drop him immediately and be like, well, he's a 4th round pick, whatever, we'll see him later?
I'd rather him get 1 target. I don't want him to get targeted at all. I don't want him to fucking play in preseason. I personally think that Isaiah Pacheco, that 1,700 seems low for some of the trades that JT was throwing by us last night.
Yeah. Lewis is texting us.
I'm shocked that Zach Moss went up. I know he got a little bit of like, oh, he might be quasi-relevant. It's like,
how did Tim Patrick actually go up 124?
I guess market correcting off the initial injury. All right, oh snap, I gotta get this off the screen. All right, let's get into the moves.
Let's do it.
What everyone's looking for.
Okay.
Let's just do Lunases, get them out of the way.
All right,
what are Lunases?
What we got from Loon?
So, if someone's on his
yeah, I got it.
Okay, so he's selling Davis Mills.
Goodbye.
Darrell Henderson.
Peace.
Alan Lazard,
Lizard Man. See ya.
and Michael Thomas.
MT. Surprising.
It feels like a weird time now to be selling him, but whatever. Then he's buying J.K. Dobbins. There's
That's it.
periods
Very
in between J and K.
Very, very Loomis move.
Then he's buying Jahan Dotson, Jahan, and he's buying Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett.
I know. It's just all around weird moves. He almost decided to sell Tolbert and buy Gabe Davis, but then just decided against it. I don't really know why. But yeah, those are Lunis's moves, and he should have. I'm looking at 1141 in the bank. Is that what you're seeing?
Exactly.
Bingo.
Okay, cool. I don't know. I don't really have much comment. I just feel like now I would hold Michael Thomas.
I'm gonna sell a couple players. I'm definitely selling CH.
Okay.
I bought him last week. I didn't think that the Pacheco hype would get so freaking crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna sell him.
I'm so good at spelling CH's name now at this point.
It's not that hard of a name to spell, JT.
Do I
So
hold
with the hyphen and
Kamara?
everything.
That is an interesting question. I'm gonna sell Tyquan Thornton as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on with that too.
All right, I'll just do that now for you, JT. Get rid of Mr. Thornton.
I kind of want to buy Wandale just because I think he's gonna go up a little bit more.
Jump on the bandwagon. I bought him 3 weeks ago, boys.
I don't want to do that too.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, thinking about things, I'm gonna sell Keontae Ingram.
Yeah,
he's just been up and down and not moving much. So goodbye.
I haven't really been hearing his name much.
I've been just looking on Twitter and stuff, and he's getting reps, but nothing too hype worthy that it's really drawing his
Get some
value
juicy
up.
reps, some solid juicy reps. Give me the reps. Give me all the reps.
I'm also going to sell Nico Collins. I thought he'd go up more, but he's just kind of staying stagnant. And KJ Hamler, he's got his boost from the Tim Patrick injury. He's going to go. And I think that's going to be all my sells.
So selling Keontae, Nico, and KJ.
Yes, sir.
You got some points to.
I got 63.83 in the bank here to play.
You know what else I'm gonna sell? I'm gonna sell where is he? I thought I had him. Did I sell the Lizard Man last week?
Yeah, I believe so.
Let me look.
Oh,
yes.
I did.
Yeah, you sold him on third.
Yeah, because I think that he's reached about his maximum level of hype before the season. Who do I want to buy? There was someone I wanted to buy. Well, I'm gonna go do some investigative research over here on the Keep Trade Cut screen. Who was it that I wanted to buy? I already have Juju. I want to buy Renfro, but he just doesn't have the hype. Shame on the community for that.
Renfro trash.
He's so good. He's actually so good. Do I buy Rondale Moore? Am I a crackhead?
He's been getting a lot of hype this week.
Yeah, he's been getting hype.
What's he at? Rondale Moore's at 28.92.
I know what I'm gonna do. I think I might get back on the Marcus Mariota train.
Oh, he was someone I'm considering. I don't think I'm gonna buy him, but That's someone I was deeply considering.
I was also thinking about trying to sell enough to get Kyler.
I saw he was one of the biggest followers and thought about, but I don't think like he's not going to play or anything.
Why is he falling so much?
I think well, you had the doesn't watch film thing, and then he picked up a little bit of an injury as well, and hasn't been practicing in full, or I'm not even sure at all.
Just so we're on the same page, Frank. So far, you've just sold CH and Tyquan Thornton and bought Marcus Mariota.
No, I bought Wandale.
Oh, you did buy Wandale.
Yeah. Oh, you want to know what stinks? You can't buy Geno Smith. I was kind of wanted to buy Geno Smith as well.
Oh, he's still not in the 1,000 range?
No, I think he actually just dropped out of it.
Weird. Huh.
Well, anyone else have any buys? I'm gonna try and steal some ideas from.
I have a lot of moves if someone's on the screen and wants to.
Yep, I got you.
So you guys already sold Tyquan Thornton for me, right?
Yeah, you want to sell Brevin Jordan as well?
Yes, please. It's just I like him, but I don't know. There's not a lot going on. I'm gonna take this. Felt like easy. Lamar Jackson was one of the biggest followers last week. He went up 62 points this week. I'm just gonna sell him again. Just take that 62 point.
Okay,
bump.
yeah, quick skunk.
I'm gonna hold on to Trey Lance. I don't really want to move Trey Lance. At what point is Isaiah McKenzie going to stop rising? I'm gonna say I think I'll still hold. I'll hold McKenzie. No, you know what? I'm selling McKenzie. It's just I don't need it. So Isaiah McKenzie. I'm sure I'm spelling his name wrong on the tracker. Then I think, am I wrong? Is James Prochet hurt? I think James Prochet is hurt.
Maybe.
So I'm gonna sell him. I think he is. I thought I saw he wasn't.
Man, you're going for the full roster change. I'm like
pulling a Lunas. Yeah. Then I think I'm gonna also sell Donald Parham because I saw he got banged up, and now I'll take the boost I already got off him. Romeo Dobbs, I think, is still fine where he is. Amari Rogers, I think I'm going to dump. And Tylan Wallace, I think I'm going to dump.
All right.
You're holding on to Khalil Shakir?
Yeah.
Well, JT, you've got a bank of $18K.
that is like half my...
Javonte buy, Gordon got hurt. That is an interesting buy shout.
Yeah, shout out Joel.
It's just tough to buy someone when they're already a top 5 dynasty running back. There's not much room to go.
Yeah, I struggle to.
How long term is that?
Yeah, that's what I was
Is that
wondering.
just like a day-to-day thing, or is that like it's RB1 Javonte season kind of a thing?
Anyone know why Sky Moore went down this week? I feel like I only saw Sky Moore hype.
Dude, it's the market.
Yeah, just random variance.
All right. So the first buy I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep pace with Frank here, and I'm going to buy Wandale.
Oh, you bum. Now everyone has Wandale.
They've embargoed him.
I know. I should have. After you see that sleeper report that came out that he's locked down the
slot spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Do I want to? Oh yeah, okay. Khalil Shakir is practicing today, so that was the news about him. Because I was like, I remember seeing something about Khalil Shakir, which made me then debate if I should sell him. Elijah Moore is someone I'm looking at buying.
Yeah, I've seen he's been getting some hype. He's been getting some juicy hype.
I think the problem is though we're going into preseason games, and like players like Elijah Moore, they're just not going to play. Oh, that's why I know who I'm buying.
I have one smile? For sure.
Do you guys see this smile? You know me. Who are my guys?
Seth Williams.
Okay, well, yeah, those two are my guys. But who do I bring up every podcast?
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, that's why I'm buying Matt Corral.
Oh,
Switch up on you guys. I just think
What?
Matt Corral's going to pass Sam Darnold easily on the depth chart, which is going to get everyone hyped. And he's only 15 right now. I think he's still going to be firmly behind Baker, but I think he's going to have a decent amount of time playing. And with that, I'm also buying the king of preseason last year and someone I was super hyped on, Harris Marshall.
Oh my God! Why?
going in on those Panthers.
Yeah, I just think keep pounding. I think he's going to have a great preseason because that's what he does. And
I actually kind of like that Matt Corral buy. I just think that Matt Corral has reached a point where he's pretty underpriced at this 1580.
Baker's value could pop once he's named the starter. I do agree. Well, what's he at right now?
Yeah.
I feel like he's already been named starter is the issue. Like, what's Baker at right now? Is it worth getting Baker? Do I just go all Panthers? 26.69.
It's pretty high.
It's not that high. He's right next to Ryan Tannehill, which is kind of that's probably where I'd have expected people to have ranked him. So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna expect that big of a pop.
Dude, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I feel like Matt Corral could still be the starter, and he's not priced as if he can anymore.
Nah, he's not the starter.
Maybe
He's
not
not gonna be
necessarily this year, but I think that like long term, there's still a chance.
Small.
Yeah, I think Matt Corral's he's all right.
I think he's got just as much of a chance as any of the other guys that
He was
not named Kenny Pickett.
He was my QB2 coming out of the draft behind Sam Howell, and then Sam Howell went in the 5th round. Matt Corral went into the 3rd round. So I guess I could bump up Matt Corral there. It's just
Dude, his price
He's
has
okay.
tanked ever since Baker's got there. Like, yeah, I think that Baker's a better quarterback, but like, I feel like the Baker trade was more of the Browns had to move Baker.
Baker's not
price
even
was
there
so
long term,
good.
right? He's only on this 1 year. It's the last year of his contract, right?
Yeah, it's just it's an upside move from a team that needs a quarterback. What, you gave up a 5th round pick that could turn into a 4th round pick. That's it. For a potential starting franchise quarterback. Of course you're going to do that if Sam Darnold's your starter, right? Like,
Yeah, you do that every day.
I think I'm going to buy Sky Moore. Just get back in on Sky Moore. I truthfully, I don't know why he went down. It just seems like every time I see him, he's making plays. All right, I have 8K left in the bank. You guys making any other moves?
I'm going to sell Alvin Kamara.
Oh, all right.
I'm just going to get out. The Panthers suck this year. There's a strong chance they grab a quarterback in the draft. Yeah, I do agree with that.
Yeah, you would have thought they'd have done that last year though, and they didn't. Instead, they
Yeah, that was a weird one.
If they suck this year, there's probably going to be a whole new staff in there.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
yeah, Matt Rule he's easily my top candidate for coach to be fired. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know if
they're
that's
just going to clean house if they don't don't do well.
I think there's no shot Matt Rule's there next year. All right, so you sold Kamara, so that means you were Kamara. You have 48.46 in the bank. I still have 8K.
How much do I have? How much do I have, JT?
Let's see.
I'm just.
Well, you've only sold players, right, so far?
Yeah.
So you have 63.83.
Oh my God. I have the perfect amount.
For who? Wait, let's see if I can find it.
No, it's 3 guys that add up to 63.82.
Oh, 3 guys. All right, let's hear it. Is that who
All
you're doing?
right. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
the first guy is a guy that I like. I think he's a 2nd-year player in the Chargers offense that's going to take a big step this year, and that's Josh Palmer. He's been getting a lot of hype. I think he has definitely locked down the number 3 job, obviously behind Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. But I think there's room enough in this offense for a 3rd guy, and I think he'll fill that role. The other guy I'm picking up is Isaiah Likely. I don't know how to spell his name.
Oh yeah, he's been getting a ton of hype.
Yeah. I think it's more so that Kyle Hamilton might just be trash than Isaiah.
I mean, that's very possible, but I think the hype is worth it. He's at 12, not even 1,200. I think he's easily due for a little bump here after, Harbaugh came out and said that he's going to be a part of the offense this year. So throw him in there. And then the final guy.
Wait, can I guess who you want for your final guy?
Yeah.
I'm thinking. So you went with Likely and Palmer. Those are two. I'm thinking you're probably going to go with Tolbert?
Nope. Rondale Moore.
Aha.
A lot of hype in training camp. I think the door's open there for him. I know Hollywood's been hurt, and obviously Hopkins is suspended to start the year, so I think he's in line for some extra targets here, especially in the preseason. I know Hopkins is going to play the preseason, but come week 1, he's not there.
Interesting. Okay. I'm thinking about getting Rondale Moore.
I'm thinking about it too. I don't really know how much he can go up. That's the problem.
Yeah, he already is almost 3K, which has me.
He could definitely move up. I mean, if you're going to tell me, Dobbs went up 400 points because of a little preseason. You're telling me Rondale Moore can't? I know he's already valued more than Dobbs, but still.
All right. This is someone's on the sheet. Can someone buy David Bell for me, please?
Yep.
He's finally back practicing. We're gonna have Desean starting preseason. I think, was it Schwartz or Donovan Peoples-Jones? I think a different Browns player got hurt.
I think Schwartz got hurt.
Yeah, so it's just Amari Cooper. Oh, and isn't what's his name on the Browns? Who just tore his Achilles?
Jakeem Grant. Yeah, he is on the Browns.
Yeah,
sure. He was going to be a kick returner.
I mean, he didn't really matter. But there's not much competition to have David Bell in the first place. They're all getting hurt, and what was it? Like I've seen good clips already of David Bell in the end zone catching passes from Desean Watson. So I'll tag along on the hype, especially after he went down 100 this week.
Do we buy anyone on the Lions for Hard Knocks boost?
So did you guys watch Hard Knocks?
I did not.
I saw a bunch of clips.
I watched the whole thing. First off, only 45 minutes, which is like not a typical Hard Knocks episode, so kind of not great. And then it was a lot of like team meetings and huddles and everything, and you didn't really see many players like do anything yet. I mean, Jamal Williams gave like a very big speech or whatever, so
yeah, he'd be
like the only one I'd consider getting a Hard Knocks boost for this week. But otherwise,
I'm just thinking episode 2 is when they do that highlight thing. And who's it going to be? Is it going to be Amon-Ra? Is it going to be Hawkinson?
The thing is, and where it gets tricky with us, is the episode will come out at 10 o'clock the night before we record this. So whatever boost is going to happen isn't really going to be reflected in Keep Trade Cut yet. That might be something we have to consider in bargoing if that's the case.
Yeah,
but
true.
We'll see.
Dude, I just don't know who to buy right now. I've got 7K sitting in the bank. I really don't know who I want to buy.
Or 5,400, I think. I'm thinking Elijah Moore, but like I don't think Elijah Moore is going to play in the preseason. So, or at least the first.
He's also already way up there. He doesn't.
Yeah, but I think he's got room to be pushing to the top 15, top 12.
Let me go back to the Keep Trade Cut sheet. I want to say, who should I buy?
I mean,
so the Raiders look good against the Jags. So do I buy like other Browns players that are going to play the Jags? I don't know.
Playing the Jags in the preseason is the biggest joke. You're playing against a college team's third string.
Do you try and chase a Bears receiver just because it's Darnell Mooney who's probably not going to play, and then there's no one else? Like,
I mean, I was debating Equinemius Brown, but I don't think he's over the 1,000-point threshold.
Yeah, he honestly might not be. Let me check.
I think he's at like 950. I think he's just below.
Yeah, he's 940. He's 940. Can't buy him. That's so funny. That's like
I was debating picking him up, but I couldn't.
Damn, David Montgomery went down 250 points.
Yeah, I have no idea why.
It's because the report that the other running backs were gaining hype.
Oh, they like Khalil Herbert? Yeah, me too, but he's not David Montgomery.
AJ Dillon is expensive. 46 hundo. Holy smokes.
Yeah,
People think I don't get that one at all.
He's crazy overpriced in redraft too.
Yeah.
Around it's just that Melvin Gordon has not gone any. He hasn't dropped yet for getting hurt. Yeah, someone I'd consider buying, but I don't think he's available right now. Is this guy in chat, Kyle Phillips. No, he's only 217. I don't even like Kyle Phillips, but just the hype that I've been seeing on him.
Yeah,
I want to go get him.
I think I picked him up actually in one of the 3rd and 20 leagues.
He's not high enough.
I'm gonna buy Zach Wilson.
Oh, all right.
I mean, under 4,300, I think is just a criminally underpriced Zach Wilson. That's ridiculous.
Mom Hunter himself.
Yeah, I mean, give me the Coug Hunter. For like, I just think that the fact that he's ranked closer to Keenan Allen than I'm pretty sure Tua right now, I don't understand how that makes sense.
Tua's up at 4,500 right now.
So I like down 160 points for whatever reason. I'll take Zach Wilson. Hell yeah. Oh, you want to know who else I kind of want to buy is Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, I'm
just going in on the 2nd-year quarterbacks. Yeah, I don't have enough. I'll have to sell someone. Yes. Sue me.
Maybe I should get Trevor Lawrence. I figure he's probably going to play in this game, right?
Nah, I don't know. I guess it's their 2nd one, so maybe.
Yeah.
If I sell Dameon Pierce, do I have enough for Trevor Lawrence?
You should. I don't think he's at 58.
I might hop in with you on Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I'm buying Trevor Lawrence.
I'll get Trevor Lawrence.
I'm going in on the 2nd-year QBs, man. Give me all.
You also getting Trevor Lawrence?
I am also getting Trevor Lawrence, and that should do it for my moves. I think I should not have that much left.
Would you guys hold Dameon Pierce? Should I just like swap Christian Kirk for Dameon Pierce? The only thing it scares, I feel like he should keep going up, and we saw like JT listed out the trades for him yesterday, which were pretty absurd. I mean, maybe that's just weird league mates overpaying for rookie players. You know, it's happened before. But they released the depth chart with Mack and Burkhead ahead. I don't think that actually means anything, but what I think doesn't matter right now.
I'm just not a Dameon Pierce guy, so I'm just never going to be getting Dameon Pierce.
I mean, I like Dameon Pierce, and I think he's got the clear path to the to the number 1 running back in Houston, but that doesn't say much. Like we said yesterday, there's a high possibility that he has a good season and then is replaced just because the Texans are going to be so bad and have so many high picks. And
so is that what's going to keep, because I see a guy like Ramondre Stevenson going up a ton, right? He's up to like 3,600 almost. Yeah, I think he's overpriced, but maybe he can go up more just because the Patriots aren't probably going to draft a running back high ever. So like he could take the backfield for the next couple of years.
Patriots running backs have like a 2-year shelf life. They have like get the starting job 1 year that you don't expect. They're good that year, the following year, and they're done. So like, sure, go ahead, take them. You're not going to get them from.
I just got a sleeper notification. Pats could. Did we just talk about this? Pats could entertain idea of trading Damian Harris.
I told you they're done with this guy after 2 years. See you.
Do we embargo Ramondre? Now I feel like we need an embargo Ramondre.
Yeah, no one's buying Ramondre. Denied.
Texans head coach Lovie Smith never starts rookies. Well, that's good to know because that makes me feel a lot better about selling Dameon Pierce.
I will say though, it's a long time since he's been the head coach of a team though. the NFL team.
I mean, dude, where would Damian Harris go? Who's going to trade for a running back right now?
Atlanta, maybe.
I mean, do the Dolphins? Do they just add another running back in there?
No shot. They can't. They have too many already.
Yeah, Atlanta could, but I just feel like Atlanta. It's like, what's the point? You know, it depends on what the price is, right? Because you can get him for like a seventh. Yeah, I can see the point, but let's assume that you need to. Joined a bit late. Any context on the cardboard cutout Lunas and how Frank became indoor sunglasses guy? All right, so yeah, here I'll give you the context. Let me grab the whole thing. This is the logo for the stock segment here. Peep this bad boy. It's like the Stonks meme, but with Lunas's face instead of the Stonks guy. And yeah, I became indoor sunglasses guy because if you take a look at this figure right here, I have the most team value right now. So until I get usurped, I'm gonna be indoor sunglasses guy. Even if I do get usurped, I think I'm just gonna be like,
even if you get usurped,
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, preseason champion. I'm like the Lions, right? We win every draft to week 1 season.
I just like to say I've built a strong lead on Jake at this point. I'm not last by a decent amount.
You're like 900 points ahead.
1,100.
Oh, 1,100. I can't do that.
Dude, Lunas is low key been out here making moves.
Yeah. Well,
he's been
just
creeping
flips,
up on
he
me.
turns through his team every week, and somehow it works.
Anyone else have any other move ideas they're looking to pull off here?
I'm thinking about selling Brandon Ayuk now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought that was the move, but it wasn't.
The thing is that every single day, the first tweet I see when I open up Twitter, Trey Lance, 20-yard touchdown to Brandon Ayuk. Trey Lance connection with Ayuk strong. Trey Lance, Ayuk. Like,
yeah, but like, realistically, like, is Ayuk even going to be? He's not going to get any run in this game. I feel like their first preseason game or whatever.
Yeah,
like, do I just pick up 2 lower guys that I think could have like a nice preseason week and get a bigger jump that way?
JT, you sound like one of those people that does like DFS on preseason games right now. It's like, dude, do I take the random 4th string running back over? Like, he's gonna get every carry in the 4th quarter. Like,
you're not wrong. Well, like, all right, I'm looking at a player like Tyrion Davis-Price, right? He's pretty cheap. I hate that. That's what you said before.
Of the depth chart.
Yeah.
He was getting hyped at the beginning of the season. He's literally last, and you're thinking about buying him.
I know, but I think he has that good weekend. So yeah, maybe not him though.
JT, just end it already. We're done.
No, I think I gotta make more moves.
Dude, actually, I might join the Matt Corral train. I might try to figure out someone to sell.
Yeah, all are welcome aboard. I'm going to sell Brandon Ayuk though, so if someone could get Brandon Ayuk off my roster, that would be great. Thank you.
You're just gonna sell Brandon Ayuk for a bunch of like 1,000 scrubs preying on that preseason game hype?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of mean that you said a bunch of 1,000 scrubs right when I'm about to get this guy, but I'm gonna buy Sam Howell. I just think Carson Wentz is trash, and maybe Sam Howell gets some look.
Dude, the Washington beat reporters have been giving him a little bit of credit.
Yeah, he's looked good apparently.
Sam Howell? Well, yeah, compared to Carson Wentz, like.
Now, then again, all the hype I've seen is like those classic, this is for whatever reason what the Washington beat reporters love. They only show the hype clips when it's just the offense running routes against no one. It's just like, look at it. Like us, I love Jahan Dotson, but they always just show clips of him making slightly difficult catches against no coverage. It's just like, what is the point? We're showing clips from warm-ups.
It's
right?
the
Like,
classic air defender, Frank, and the running backs running against air. It's a great preseason hype. You got to go through it.
I think they hired the Eagles or the Ravens PR team.
Probably not wrong. All right, but if I'm buying Sam Howell, I haven't heard a single news about Diami Brown, but I feel like they could be that preseason connection. You got the two guys coming from college.
JT, give it up. Give it up.
I gotta buy more players. I'm not gonna hold on to 3K.
You doing Diami Brown?
Wait, I'm gonna look at some scrub because I actually think I'm gonna sell Christian Kirk for a little bit.
I don't think I'm gonna get Diami Brown.
Because I think Christian Kirk isn't practicing anymore. He got a little banged up, so he's gonna be chilling. Ooh, I've got a cheeky buy.
What we got, Frank?
Don't try. Yeah, I'm gonna sell Christian Kirk if someone can hit me up real quick. Can someone do some moves for me, please?
Yeah, I got you.
I got you in the tracker.
I'm going to buy Daniel Bellinger.
He was just who I was looking at.
I was thinking about it too.
Especially with all those...
tell me Daniel Bellinger, first Giants preseason game, isn't getting like 10 receptions for 1,000 yards in like 9 touchdowns.
Well, like we already know Tony Galladay and Wandale aren't playing, and then Sterling Shepard's hurt.
The other tight end, what's his name?
The Ricky Seals Jones.
Yeah, Ricky Seals Jones, the Mr. I'm just going to disappoint everyone for the 9th year in a row, is not playing.
All right. Put me in on the Bellinger. I'm sorry,
that was a little dirty,
train, please.
Ricky Seals Jones.
Yeah. Can I also have Daniel Bellinger added to my team, please?
No.
I said please.
What about Snoop Connor?
You want him, Frank? You got enough.
What did Snoop Connor do? Did he do anything last week? I wasn't really paying attention.
I just love his name, Snoop Connor. That's great.
I still have 1783 to play around with too. I don't really want Marlon Mack. Curtis Samuel is an interesting one. I'm gonna get Curtis Samuel. I'm gonna get Curtis Samuel, and that'll be it for my moves.
Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, but everyone, all I'm seeing is crap on Curtis Samuel. That like he's the worst thing since sliced bread.
He's so cheap. I don't care. He's good. He's gonna be.
You wonder who's cheap is Corey Davis. Damn, under Julio.
Yeah, that's been done dirty.
Harsh. I want to buy him, but I don't think he's gonna go up. What about Hassan Haskins?
Yeah, I just don't like him. Jake, I have 231 in the bank, right?
Yeah.
Is everyone playing in preseason games?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Every team plays, yeah.
Yeah, but like, okay, tomorrow at 7:30 against the Ravens.
Just the Giant. Yeah, it's Giants, Patriots, and Ravens, Jags, I believe.
How are the Ravens' depth on run defense for when Hassan Haskins gets in there? You know what? Fuck it. Give it to me. Give me Hassan Haskins. I don't give a shit.
You gave me this whole thing about you're the DFS guy looking at.
Yeah, now I've become what I sought to destroy.
You're looking at the Ravens' run defense.
You were meant to destroy the Sith, not join them.
Yeah.
How do you spell Hassan?
I guess 2 A's, maybe not.
Hassan. That's how I spelled it.
That's maybe not.
Hassan Haskins. Just 1 A.
2 S's.
2 S's, 1 A on each side. How much do I have still? You know 25. What I'm gonna buy? I'm really gonna become what I sought to destroy. I'm buying Isaiah Pacheco.
Oh God.
Is this not how you spell it?
There's only an H at the end. ISAIH, I believe.
Yeah, I'm buying Isaiah Pacheco.
You still have 2,500. Oh wait, maybe not.
No, this is just not updating correctly then.
Oh, because it's supposed to go to. 15. Hold on, you might be over.
Yeah, I might be over.
Yeah, you're way over. 700 over.
Dang. All right, I'm selling Hassan Haskins.
All right.
A good run.
Stop.
He had a nice run.
I just think the hype on Pacheco is not going to stop. I think it's a narrative at this point. I don't care.
It's a narrative.
It's a narrative. I think he's going up past 2K.
You're thinking Darwin Thompson, like.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's going to happen.
All right, what I do wrong? Who am I missing from your team, Frank? I had you selling CEH, Tyquan Thornton, Alvin Kamara, and Christian Kirk, and I have you buying Marcus Mariota, Wan'Dale Robinson, Daniel Bellinger.
No, I didn't buy Marcus Mariota. I bought Daniel Bellinger and Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson.
Trevor Lawrence,
Pacheco.
Zach Wilson. Yeah, that's what I'm missing.
And no, whoever you said first.
And Wan'Dale.
And Wan'Dale. No Mariota.
No Mariota.
No Mariota.
And no Hassan Haskins.
No Hassan Haskins. Hold on, so you bought Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson?
Yep.
Yeah.
I sold a bunch of random scrubs. I don't even remember. Hold on, let me look.
Yeah, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing your random scrubs. I'm missing probably 2 random scrubs.
I sold Tyquan Thornton, Christian Kirk.
Yep.
CH, Alvin Kamara, Damian Pierce.
Damian Pierce, that's what I'm missing. Okay. I think that should
I've got 859 in the bank, right?
Let me just check that. 853, you said?
859.
859.
Oh, no problem. 859? Yep, that's what I got.
Okay. All right, I think that's going to do it for me.
right.
Everyone else done?
Yes,
Yes,
I could quickly recap everyone's. We just kind of went through Frank's, but he sold CEH, Tyquan Thornton, Alvin Kamara, Christian Kirk, and Damian Pierce. He bought Trevor Lawrence, Wan'Dale Robinson, Daniel Bellinger, Isaiah Pacheco, shame, and Zach Wilson.
Shame.
Yeah,
Shame.
Jake was much more modest. He sold Keontae Ingram, Nico Collins, and KJ Hamler, and he bought Josh Palmer, Isaiah Likely, and Rondale Moore. Lunas, not as crazy as he typically is. He sold Davis Mills, Darrell Henderson, Alan Lazard, and Michael Thomas, and he bought J.K. Dobbins, Jahan Dotson, and Kenny Pickett. And I went the Lunas route this week, and I sold Brevin Jordan, Donald Parham, Tyquan Thornton, Lamar Jackson, Isaiah McKenzie, James Prochet, Amari Rogers, Tylen Wallace, and Brandon Ayuk. And I bought Curtis Samuel, Daniel Bellinger, Sam Howell, Trevor Lawrence, David Bell, Sky Moore, Terrace Marshall, Matt Corral, and Wan'Dale Robinson. Great, just a whole roster turn.
Yeah, holy smokes. You just bought half the 22 draft class.
Cardboard Lunas needs a Sirianni visor.
That's honestly, I might try to see if we can make that happen. I might try to. I need to find the one where he's got like all 3 pens, highlighters, and everything.
It's definitely on Twitter somewhere that you could get that.
Oh yeah.
I think I had a picture of that on my phone at one point. Because, why not? But yeah, that'll do it from us here. If you guys tuned in, thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. Watching, all that stuff. Hit that like and subscribe button. Frick yeah, helps us out. And gentlemen, good luck this week in the stock market.
Thanks, Rick.